Are you running a shop but are finding it too difficult to manage? Is tracking sales and inventory becoming too complicated? Well, it doesn't matter if you're running a restaurant, a milk tea or coffee shop, bakery, salon or skin clinic. We got the perfect solution for you! Introducing Cajero POS. Cajero POS is a cloud-based mobile point-of-sale system developed to solve all your business problems. Cajero POS offers offline point-of-sales, real-time reporting, inventory management, detailed analytics on business, shift and employee management, and loyalty program. Yeah, all in one! Amazing, isn't it? But are you worried if this is the right system for you? We've got you covered! Cajero POS is an extremely easy-to-use software which requires only 10 minutes of training. Cajero POS is mobile and tablet optimized and will run on your existing Android or iOS device. No need for expensive and specialized hardware. With Cajero POS, you can set up a budget and record business expenses as they are incurred for a seamless monitoring of profit margins and expenditures. Cajero POS is super affordable with a flat monthly pricing scheme. Plus, get more discounts if you avail the annual subscription plan. The team at Cajero POS provides excellent customer support so you can be assured any issue will be resolved promptly. Moreover, to make things even more convenient, Cajero POS can set up an online shop for you for free, so you can start receiving online orders and sell more. Make Cajero POS your partner for a convenient way to do business. For more information, visit our website at www.cajero.co.
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Sophia. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sophia, and I'm thrilled to be hosting this webinar today. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us. We understand to join, we understand that your time is valuable, and we appreciate your decisions to spend it with us. Today, webinar is all about the marketing strategy. We have an incredible lineup of speakers who will sharing their expertise and insights on this important topic. By the end of this webinar, you'll have gained a deeper understanding of what is marketing. Throughout the webinar, we encourage you to ask questions and engage with our speakers. You can submit your questions in the chat box. We'll do our best to address them during the Q&A session at the end of the presentations. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our speaker. Um, okay na po. So without further ado, let's dive in and begin the webinar. Once again, we thank you for joining us, and we hope you find this webinar informative and engaging. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is JC Pulian. How's everyone doing this Saturday afternoon? Ayan. So, I can see that there are a couple of people already watching from Facebook Live. Again, thank you for joining uh, this webinar. And thank you to Kahero for inviting me to facilitate today's session. My name is JC and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Alta Peaks Philippines Incorporated. And I guess I wanted to start this session um, talking about my experience, my own personal experience as someone who have run businesses before. So before, I have also set up a startup called, I have co-founded a tech startup called Fetch Everyday Valley. And while meron kaming launch event that we did, we invited people para i-try yung product namin, yung service namin. After that launch, the problem was paano ba natin ma-convince yung other people to try and try the service, no? And basically on us as the business owners, how would we want to grow the business, no? Moving forward. And that's actually how I started my journey into digital advertising. So to all our audience, I wanted to yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, what comes to mind when you hear the word advertising? So type your answers in the comments box and then I'll try to see kung ano yung understanding natin of the word advertising. Okay, so go ahead, type your answers. I'll be looking at them as they come along. Ayan. So some people are saying that advertising, they say TV, that's correct. Promoting a product, yes, that's correct. Some would say billboard, no? And all of these are correct, no? When we say advertising, we mean this. So, advertising through TV commercials, advertising through radio commercials, through billboards, and through newspapers, no? But also, advertising means advertising on social media, on the most popular websites, and even on YouTube, no? So bago ka manood ng video, you would usually see an ad, no, uh, promoting a product, no, promoting a product, boosting your product. All of these are correct answers, no. And basically, why do we want to advertise our products online? No? What is the intent ba of advertising? All of this is actually to help grow your business. No? But at the end of the day, ano ba yung digital advertising? So by definition, it refers to marketing through online channels such as websites, streaming content, and more. No? The digital ads span media formats including text, image, audio, and video. So marami tayong choices in digital advertising compared to traditional advertising. No? So traditional advertising, usually we do this through TV, newspapers, radio commercials, billboards, and even yung mga offline events. No? For example, meron kang nakitang nagsasampling ng bagong brand ng gatas sa supermarket. That is considered, that is also considered digital advertising or traditional advertising. No? While digital advertising naman, we place our advertisements in digital channels like social media, like Facebook, Instagram, streaming platforms like YouTube, no? Even on websites, may mga popular websites natin. So when you go to a news website like Philippine Star, Philippine Daily Inquirer, yung mga meron ka makikitang mga ads doon sa websites nila. Now, taking a look at these two side by side, no, how does it differ ba? So, traditional advertising usually is very expensive. So, since usually yung traditional ads natin, binibili natin siya to big corporations, no, who has set up the infrastructure to actually advertise to millions of audience. It can get expensive, no, kasi nga meron tayong mga traditional na infrastructure needed when it comes to traditional advertising. Aside from that, traditional advertising, there's very limited targeting available. No? So for example, meron kang product tas gusto mong ma-reach yung mga nanay na nagpe-prepare ng almusal for their family. No? For example, you're selling a business that is selling bread. If traditional advertising yung gagawin mo, the only way that you can target tong mga nanay na to kung mag-replace ka ng TV or radio ad is pwede kang mag-target by placing ads in between the morning shows kung kailan nagpe-prepare ng breakfast yung mga nanay na gusto mong targetin. No? So, there's very limited targeting. Aside from that, there's very limited interaction. No? So, that's where digital has more advantage kasi hindi pwedeng mag-interact yung mga tao, unlike sa digital na pwede kang mag-like, comment, and even share. There's very limited measurements or insight na pwedeng mag-gather kasi once na nag-play lang yung mga advertisements mo on TV or radio, or kung halimbawa na nag-place ka sa dyaryo, yung circulation lang ng dyaryo, yun lang yung data na pwede mong makuha. Yung number of people na nanonood during that period sa TV, yun lang yung information pwede mong makuha. No? So, there's very limited measurement and insights. And lastly, it cannot be easily updated. No? So, pag nag-place ka ng TV commercial, usually, bago ka umabot dun sa part na ipapakita mo yung commercial sa TV, kailangan mo munang i-shoot yung TV commercial mo. And even before mo i-shoot yung TV commercial mo, you also need to prepare things like prepare your script, di ba? Shoot your TV commercial. Kailangan mong i-edit pa yon. And That being said, no, it cannot be easily updated. While on digital advertising naman, it's actually less expensive or more effective, no? There are more targeting options since you can basically define the audience that you would want to target. Sino ba sila? Ano ba yung demographic makeup nila? Ano ba yung age ng mga people na gusto mong targeted with your digital ads? Ano ba yung location nila? Kung yung educational attainment, di ba? Kung ano yung trabaho nila. These are the things na pwede nating paglaruan when we are placing digital ads on every digital platform. So it provides avenue for interaction. So yun nga, no? Just like today, during our webinar, we can see that there are people who are commenting, liking, and sending hearts. And we appreciate that. Ayan. Next, it's measurable and provides more insight. So when you advertise digitally, you also give yourself reports, no? You give yourself access to reports. So itong reports na to, makikita mo dito kung ano yung performance, kung ilang beses bang pinakita yung ads mo, ilan yung mga people nakakita, ilan yung mga people na nag-likes, nag-comments, nag-share. So these are things that are available when you advertise digitally. And lastly, you can update this easily, no? So today, meron na tayong access to tools that enables us to design ads easily, no? Like Canva. Or even yung iba, kung halimbawa na hindi pa, kung masyado pang mahirap yung Canva and some people would prefer to do it on PowerPoint or Google Slides, pwede rin yun. No? So that's the main difference, no? But behind all those differences, no, all those differences aside, why do we really need to advertise? No? So, small businesses should be advertising because the internet is actually very crowded. It's very, very noisy. We have billions of users in the internet, and trying to reach the customers, no, that we would want to buy from our business are actually harder to reach. So, and advertising on the internet allows us small business owners to cut through the noise and reach our potential customers. So yeah, so all in all, the digital advertising process helps our business grow by reaching more people. So yung mga inputs ng mga nanonood sa atin that promoting business, it's one way of introducing your product to the market, promoting a product or service. These are all related to digital advertising. These are all the effects that digital advertising can help you with. No? And so today, just to set some expectations, what will you learn from our session? No? So we will be setting up, I will be teaching you how to set up your ad account, how to create campaigns, and how to monitor your results. No? I will be showing you some live use cases. I have also written some examples of businesses. No? So while these might not be applicable to most of you, I will also allot some time to discuss how we can work together later on. So maybe I will also share a link so we can have a one-on-one consultation later on. Okay, so let's dive in. So advertising on Facebook. So gaano ba kahirap mag-advertise on Facebook? So truth is, advertising on social media can be a very complicated process, but with these simple framework, no, or this simple background, you will also be on your way to creating and perfecting your advertising campaigns on social media. No? So On Facebook, there are two types of advertisements. So one is boosted post, as it is shown on the left side of the screen. No? So it's actually quick and easy way to promote an existing post, since yung content that you are already using as an ad, na i-post nyo na siya usually sa Facebook page nyo. And if you're a Facebook page admin, most likely nakita nyo na tong blue button na to that says boost post, no. So this blue button is typically used to increase engagements, like likes on the content, comments, shares, and also website visits, no. Kung halimbawa na meron kayong online shop where you sell your products or services, this is a quick and easy way for you to advertise on Facebook. While the other one naman on the right side is a Facebook ad. No? So Facebook ads are customizable options that has more options for targeting and optimization. So meaning, pwede nating i-define kung sino ba yung mga people na makakakita ng ad natin, anong oras nila makikita yung ah, sorry. Thank you for pointing it out. Let me just share my screen. Ayan. Ayan. Yeah. So Facebook ads. Facebook ads, so yun nga, are customizable options and provide options for custom audience and budget targeting. No? So these can also meet more objectives. So that means meron tayong different objective options on Facebook. No? So whatever stage you are in your marketing process, you can select any of these on Facebook. No? So some examples. So awareness objective on Facebook is used to increase brand awareness and reach a wider audience. No? So these are some of the example of awareness ads on Lazada. So basically, meron silang content na video and there's a short text. Which fast and hassle-free makeup hack will you try? Our vote goes to hack number 4. So it's very simple. Also, etong example o ad from Mega World Lifestyle Malls. No? So they have posted a Holy Week schedule on their Facebook page in observance of Holy Week. And since gusto nila na mas maraming tao yung makaalam nung Holy Week schedule nila, they actually boosted this post. No? So there will be more people to be reached. Next is consideration. So consideration ads are used, or consideration objectives are used to encourage potential customers to engage with your business or learn more about your products and services. So some examples here are graphic ads. So ads that encourages people to visit a specific page on your website. Engagement. So this encourages people to engage with your content, such as liking, commenting, or sharing a post. App installs promotes your mobile app and encourages people to install it. Video views. No? So kung halimbawa na meron kayong video content, using the video views objective on Facebook will help you promote the videos to people who are likely to watch it. No? Lead generation encourages people to submit their contact information to learn more about your business. And messages naman, this encourages people to start a conversation with you on Facebook. No? So, for example, nagtitake kayo ng orders through Messenger, no? So you can actually create an ad like this on the screen, and instead na install now or apply now, message us yung send message yung title na nakalagay dun sa buttons natin. So yun yung examples niya. And then lastly, conversion is used to drive specific actions on your website or mobile app, such as purchases, sign-ups, or download. No? So these are some examples of the ad from Globe and Escolta Coffee Company. No? So if you take a look here, Globe Telecom yung nagpe-place ng ads. Nakikita natin na yung information on the picture is a 35 gigabyte data free with the new Go Plus SIM. And nakikita natin na yung button says Shop Now. No? But for this specific item, they want the users to go to their Lazada page because pag nasa Lazada na, mas mataas, Globe Telecom people would likely be assuming that mas mataas yung chance na dumiretso sa purchase yung mga tao pag nakita nila tong ad na to. No? So instead na sa website nila, diretso na natin sa Lazada para bumili na yung mga tao. And then ganun din yung ganun din yung sa Escolta Coffee Company where people can actually shop for coffee, but this time on their website na directly. So, yeah. So far, meron bang questions before we proceed to the next part of the discussion? Okay, sige. So, if you have any questions, just type it in the comments. Ite-take note natin and then babalikan natin siya later after the discussion. No? So, let's proceed with setting up your Facebook ads account. No? So, an important note, when you sign up for a Facebook page or a Facebook account, you're automatically assigned an advertising ID. What will you need? An existing or new Facebook account that will be used to associate your business and an existing Facebook page for your business. Yeah. May question tayo, yung type of FB ads po. So, balikan lang natin konti. Ayan. So, boosted post. So, ito yung boosted post is a way for you to place ads gamit yung mga items na or content na naipost nyo na sa Facebook page nyo. No? And makikita mo yung, if you are an admin of a page, makikita mo usually may boost post button yung mga content that you are posting on your page. Yan. And then the other one naman is a Facebook ad. Usually, ito, pine-place natin siya in Facebook Ads Manager. No? So, in the next part of the session, this is what I will show you. How do you set up yung Facebook Ads Manager natin? Okay. Let's proceed. So to set up your Facebook ads account, so you need to go on to your Facebook page and then dun sa dashboard natin, we will need to click on the menu button on the upper right corner. No? So ito yon yung para siyang keypad na may maraming options. You need to click that and pag kinlik natin siya, maglalabas siya ng options dito. No? So magkakaroon ka ng menu options. You can scroll down to professional and click on Ads Manager. So after clicking on Accounts Manager, mapupunta ka na sa Accounts Manager homepage. And basically, kung first time mong magse-set up ng Ads Manager account, you will need to set up your Ads Manager account first. No? And that would be as simple as clicking to go to account overview. So after clicking on that, you will need to add your payment method. You will need to select your Facebook page, no? And confirm the Facebook page that you will use, or Facebook page kung saan pupunta ngayon yung makakakita ng ads natin. So when we add our payment method, magsa-start siya with location and currency. So if you are a Philippine-based business, select your country. Otherwise, kung halimbawa na if we are located outside of the Philippines, in the US, for example, you can select your country by clicking on the drop-down button. Currency, so this is the currency where we pay Facebook. No? So if you want to be charged in Philippine pesos, if you are Philippine-based business, it makes sense to pay in Philippine pesos, di ba? But if you are operating your business elsewhere, select the currency of the place where you're running your business in. No? Or you can even choose US dollars, no, if nira-run nyo naman yung business nyo in US dollars. And then select the time zone. So usually the time zone by default would be the time zone where your business is actually located. No? Then after that, you will need to add your payment information. So you can use debit or credit card, PayPal, and here in the Philippines, we have an additional option of using uh, PayMaya wallet and GCash to pay for ads on Facebook. No? And then also, if you have an ad credit to claim, meron ding option here sa baba that I have a credit to claim. So if merong credits, you can tick the box and then meron lalabas na additional fields dyan for you to fill out. Yeah. And then after that, you're actually done. You can start creating your ads. No? If you click on continue, get set up to run your ads, then you will be led to the Facebook Ads Manager homepage, which is this ulit. No? So yun. Ayan. Question so far. Question lang po, one ad account equals one FB page lang po ba ang pwede? As far as I know, yes. For the purpose of, ako kasi pag halimbawa na different brand, different ad account na lang din yung ginagawa ko so that magkakahiwalay kasi yung budget, no, for per businesses that we run, no, in my company. So best scenario for us would be to separate that para pag nag-generate ng reports, mas madali din. Okay. So yeah. So let's start creating an ad. No? So I have prepared a client brief. So let's assume, so my business is a digital services company. And usually we help clients achieve their business goals, no, through digital marketing, digital services, digital products. And we have this one client, no, called Society of Modern Sciences. So their business is publishing the latest news and all content about the field of science, and they have also publish a journal called Modern Sciences Journal. Aside from this, they earn from selling advertising space and sponsored content on their website. So with the nature of their business, the clients identified the following key target customers. So the first one are students and science enthusiasts. So these are users who will visit the website when they are looking for information about the sciences and are curious about the latest science news. No? Second are advertisers. So advertisers are users who may be working in the field of sciences or science-related industry. So for example, marketing manager ng isang company na gumagawa ng telescope or microscope, ganon, no? And then, or possibly, marketing manager na nag-handle ng marketing for a school that is focused on the sciences. And then lastly, academic researchers. So these users' main profession is to research and disseminate information by publishing in academic journals. No? So yung second target audience or target customer. So these are people who might be interested in the advertising space on the client's website. And yung academic researchers naman might be interested in publishing their work, their research paper in the client's journal. For this specific brief, the client wants to make sure to reach a substantial size of audience when they launch their site and content on social media. And their goal is to get 50,000 Facebook page likes, and they are willing to spend $500 or around 25,000 pesos per month on their Facebook ads. No? So let's start setting up the Facebook page like ads for the client. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the client's, I'm gonna go to the ads manager. No? So we have set up an ads manager account for the client. So yan, so na-set up na, nalagay na yung business information, we were already able to put in the payment details. So at this point, we are ready to create the ad. The first thing I will do is click on the green create button on the left side of the screen. So yan. And it will pull up this screen ngayon. No? So it says create new campaign. Now you can choose from 6 simplified objectives we made. We made an update to the campaign objectives to make it easier to find one that aligns with your business goals. So here's what to expect. All the same functionalities and features are before. No change to existing campaigns at this time. So what I will do is that I will go and click on this button that says find your objective. No? So if you are a first timer and even an experienced advertiser, this will help you identify the right objective. So click mo lang yung drop down button on this field, drop down arrow, and then find page likes. Yeah. So if you select page likes, automatically Facebook will recommend choose engagement if your goal is to get more page likes. So yeah. So we will click on continue. So yeah. Yeah. So I want to take a pause again on this screen. Particularly because this is where we want to learn some essential skill, no, when it comes to digital advertising. So when you are creating advertising campaigns, we have a tool called the advertising campaign structure. So nakita nyo, new engagement campaign, new engagement ad set, and new engagement ad. So these are the top 3 engagement campaign. These are the 3 parts of the advertising campaign structure. No? So in the campaign level, no, this is where you can edit information about your campaign. No? So for example, one of the things that you will need to fill out is the campaign name. So for this particular brief, we will put in page likes. And then let's say, since we are doing the campaign in April 2023, lagay natin yung month na April 2023. We will also need to identify if there's a special ad category. So why do we need to declare if your ads are related to credit, employment, housing, social issues, elections, or politics? This is mainly because Facebook wants us to be responsible when we advertise. Basically, they actually have a short literature about this, which you can read on your own. But basically, the gist is that they want advertisers to be responsible with the ads that they release. They want to avoid people being discriminated. So in terms of like targeting, there would be some effects in targeting. There will be limitations if your business or if your ads are related to credit, employment, or housing, social issues, elections, or politics. So usually, since wala naman something special about the business or hindi naman nagfo-fall into on any of these categories yung business, we will just leave it blank. So normally, you will also have, on campaign level, you will also have the campaign details buying type. So you can opt for auction or reach and frequency. So auction basically says that you bid for the space on Facebook, while reach and frequency guaranteed na yung space ad spaces for you on Facebook on reach and frequency. Since you are telling Facebook that these are the people that I want to reach this many people and I want them to see my ads frequently. So, but for the purpose of this demo, we'll keep it at auction. Campaign objective. So, campaign objective, so yun nga, pinili na natin to kanina. So, we'll stick with engagement. And there are actually some more options, like A/B testing. So, kung halimbawa na gusto nating maggamit ng different pictures and different words or different copies, pwede natin gawin yon through A/B testing. And then lastly, Advantage Campaign Budget. The Advantage Campaign Budget will distribute your budget across ad sets to get more results depending on your performance, goal choices, and bid strategy. Yeah. So what does that mean? So usually kasi the goal of advertising campaign structure is to help us get organized. Normally, budget is something that we put on ad set level kasi dito natin ginagawa yung targeting. But if you select Advantage Campaign, pwedeng sa campaign level natin ilagay yun. Tapos kung kahit na gano'ng karaming ad setting na gawin natin, i-distribute niya yung budget na yun across all our ad sets. But for the purpose of the demo, we'll just stick on Advantage Campaign Budget off. So yeah. So after that, we click on Next. Makita mo that now the highlighted portion in blue is yung engagement ad set na. So ad set level information. This is where we actually select ngayon kung ano yung mga action na gusto nating i-perform ng people na makakakita ng ad. So, similar to the campaign level information, you can put an ad set name, but I'll leave it at new engagement ad set. For conversion location, so choose where you want to drive engagement. So, yung goal ng client, based on the brief, is that the client wants 50,000 Facebook page likes. So that means kailangan nating piliin yung Facebook page. And then we need to go and choose Society of Modern Sciences. Ayan. And then automatically na-choose na ngayon yung Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So we chose Facebook page in here, and then we chose the Facebook page here ng client, and then automatically the performance goal changed to maximize the number of page likes. No? So ayan. So ito yung preview nung when we changed the information here, yung Facebook provided us with an estimated audience size, an estimated number of reach, and estimated number of page likes. No? So yan. So I will scroll down now and go to budget. So yung client willing siya to spend $500 per month. So that would mean uh, 500, usually 30 days in a month. That means $16 per day yung willing siya spend. So $16, around 800 pesos. 850 pesos per day. So yeah, so after that, we select the start date when the ads would go live. So normally, what I do is I just do a 1 hour later when I'm setting the campaign. No? Kasi there are some intricacies in setting up your Facebook ad campaign. So Facebook needs to check your ads pa and verify that it is compliant. Nothing goes against their community policy. There's nothing dangerous about the content that you are producing, no? And yun. So yun yung thought behind why I usually adjust 1 hour later yung ad campaign. But if gusto nyo na at a certain date pa na mag-adjust yung or mag-start yung ad campaign nyo, you can go to the date, select the date when you want it live. So we can choose 4/17, which is happening on Monday, and then set 2:45 a.m. Eastern time since the client is located in the East Coast of the United States. No? Yung goal ng client, let's go back to the brief, is 50,000 Facebook page like, $500 budget per month. But hindi sila nag-specify when they want to achieve the goal. No? So that means we will not be putting an end date to the campaign. So we will just pause the campaign manually pag na-reach na yung goal ng client na 50,000 page likes. So yan. So after that, you also, under engagement ad set, you also get to define your audience. No? So dito, you can create a new audience. No? Or if in the past, if you have an experience in creating audiences, you can choose your saved audiences in this field. But for demo, so that we can appreciate kung sino yung kung sino yung pwede nating targeted on Facebook, let's try to fill in every single part of this section. So location, we can edit that. So there's a field called people living in or recently in this location. And when you click the drop-down button, there are 3 more options. No? People living, people recently, and people traveling to this location. So for this one, I want to just leave it in the first option. So nakalagay Philippines, we will include that. So that would have a green location mark in there. And then United States, since nandun yung operations ng clients. No? States. United. Pwede rin tayong mag-target ng United Kingdom and even places, and we can actually even go on a granular level. No? For example, we can type in cities. So let's say New York City. So if you click that, New York, United States, we can even go to San Francisco. And let's go to the Philippines. Let's say, nasan ba yung mga universities natin dito? So there, UP and Ateneo is in Quezon City. So pwede tayong maglagay ng Quezon City. Our friends at Cajero are located in General Santos. So we can go as granular as we want. Ay, sorry, screen is not showing. So share this tab. Ayan. So yan, General Santos City. So, or Cagayan de Oro. Yan. So, you can go as big as a whole country or go as granular as a city, no, when you're targeting location. So, after that, pwede ka nang mag-move to the next item, which is age. So, yan. So, going back to the client brief, the audience that they have identified are students and science enthusiasts, advertisers, and academic researchers. No? So when you say students, they are probably around 18. And when you say researchers, they can go to about 50. No? So 50, 50 plus, 60. But we are lucky kung meron tayong mga audience na active on digital na nandun sa mas matandang side of the fence, no. We can even target gender. So if we just want to do males, or only females, or all gender, no. But for the purpose of the demo, let's keep it at all genders. And then this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So, detailed targeting. So, dito, we actually can add demographic data, interest, or behaviors. No? So, these are actually some data that people have freely shared on their Facebook accounts. No? So, if pag sinet up natin yung profile natin on Facebook and nilagay natin tong information na to, that's how Facebook gets it from us. No? So, for the purpose of the demo, we'll use browse. No? So, you can see kung ano yung information. Like, for example, education. Educational level, we can say in high school, in college, tapos in grad school, since we are targeting students, di ba? People who have master's degree and doctorate degree, since we are also looking at researchers, and normally merong master's and doctorate yung people na to. And then also, yan. So educational level, we can also take a look at fields of study. But since wala siyang arrow beside it, no, walang list. What you can do is search for specific fields of study. So we can be looking at people who are studying biology. Ayan, no. Pwede nating i-select yung mga items na to, and it will be included in the targeting. No? So yan. Aside from that, another thing that you can do is you can actually just search it. No? For example, we want to target people who have job titles na researcher. So we can just type it in. Ayan. So hanapin lang natin yung job titles that has research or researcher in the title. Tapos masasama na siya dun sa targeting filters natin. So yan. So those are the things that you can choose, and if you have the time, I suggest that you check this out para sa mga sarili-sarili nating businesses, no? Kasi I know that we as attendees have different businesses. Meron sa ating mga nasa retail business, meron sa ating mga nasa food business, di ba, nasa services like salon and skincare. You can experiment on these targeting filters. Next is placements, no? So when you talk about placement, so Facebook, as we know, have different assets, diba? So that includes Facebook, Instagram, and they even have a network of websites and apps, no? And basically, meron kang option to place on all of their assets called Advantage Plus. Medyo nawala yung mouse pointer ko. Ayan. Advantage Plus, but you can also use manual placements, no? So when you click on manual placements, you actually have the option to select on which device to place your ads, no? So kung gusto mo bang mobile lang or mix of mobile and desktop, you can choose, no? So in this case, we will leave it at all devices. And then you also have choice of platform, no? Kung sa Facebook, sa Instagram, or sa Messenger mo i-place yung ads. And in this, you can actually choose choose the placements here, no? Kung sa Facebook feeds, sa marketplace, or sa video feeds siya lalabas, no? And you actually have options din to put it on Instagram stories, Facebook stories, and others, no? So yan yung items na yun. But for the purpose of this demo, we'll use Advantage Plus lang muna. Ayan. After that, we click on next, and if you can see, lumipat na yung blue portion of the highlight to the ad level information. So dito natin ngayon ilalagay yung materials natin on what ads that the audiences will see. So yan. So pwede tayong maglagay ng multiple ads under one ad set, no? So yan. For the purpose of the demo, I will put in ad 1. And then the Facebook page that we selected earlier dun sa ad set level information is Society of Modern Sciences. So yan. So basically, identity is how, basically to help the audience identify sino ba yung nagpe-place ng ad on Facebook na nakikita nila. And then the next level of information is ad creative, no? So this is where you can select the media, text, and destination of your ad. So for media, you can actually add an image. So you can go and select add an image, and makikita mo na meron ng mga images by default in here, no? So yan. We can just use this, or we can upload images from our website, from our computer, no? Yeah. So for this demo, I will use one of the things that have already been uploaded to the account. So yan. So science knowledge beyond borders. And then on the right side, makikita na natin yung and on the right side, makikita na natin ngayon yung preview of what the ad would look like. So yan. So if the people are on Facebook mobile feed, ito yung makikita nilang ad. If they are on desktop, then ito yung makikita nilang preview of the ad. Ayan. Okay. Meron bang questions so far? Okay, so we'll proceed first. Just type in your questions if there are any. Okay, and then lastly, so you can also enter primary text here. So you can say read the latest science news and research on modern sciences.org. So, gawin natin capital yung M and S para mag-pop siya. And then, kung halimbawa na you want to use another option, so you can also add more primary text options, and then Facebook will be the one to rotate that on your when they are placing or when they are actually serving the ads na to the audience. So an example here is get your research published on Modern Sciences Journal. Visit our page today. So yeah, so you can add as many primary text options as you want, and then after that, there are tracking. So, but tracking kasi is something that you need to set up, and it would require some attention. So, for the purpose of the demo, we are actually all good to publish. So, after that, we can click on the publish button on the lower right side, and magbabago na ngayon magbabago na yung kanyang status on the upper right side to processing. So we can close this, and then by default nandito tayo sa ads na tab. But if we go back to campaigns, makikita natin na naka-schedule na siya. So since we have placed April 17, 2:45 a.m. Eastern Time. So sa April 17, 2:45 pa siya mag-live. But from here on out, naka-schedule na siya. And as it goes live, lalabas na dito yung information about the ad campaign that we have recently published. So yeah, so we can see it on a campaign level, ad set level, kung merong multiple ad sets, di ba? Let's say, kanina may advantage option ka, doon mo sa campaign level nilagay yung budget. Sa ad sets, makikita mo ilan ba yung budget na kinain nitong ad set na to, di ba? Kung meron kang multiple ad set dyan. And then dito, makikita natin kung ilan ba yung results na nabigay nitong ad na to. So kung meron tayong multiple ads, like 5, and we got a total of 50 likes, for example, in one day, makikita natin yung breakdown ngayon kung sino ba yung ad yung pinaka-effective at this point. Ayan. So, merong question. For example, maliit lang daily budget ko. May possible ba maka-engage akong madaming customer, or it depends talaga sa daily budget ko for the ad. So, uh, actually, I think no, we have worked with clients na maliit lang yung budget nila. But again, hindi lang naman budget yung consideration when we are advertising digitally. Are we using the right objective, no, para i-perform nung possible, nung potential customers natin yung action na gusto nilang i-perform, no? So, and at the same time, uh, what do you call this? So, budget is that, also targeting, no? So, are we targeting the right people? Are we targeting the right location, di ba? And at the same time, are we using the right communication or the right content, no, for our ads? So for example, may example na pwede natin ibigay. Let's say for example, gusto mo lang mag-announce ng store opening. And ang ine-expect natin is na meron tayong customers na makukuha sa online store natin, no? So dapat nagko-connect kasi yung objectives natin when it comes to placing digital ads, no? So kung store announcement lang, actually reach would be the objective for us to select. Pero kung halimbawa na we want to promote customer visits dun sa website natin or dun sa store natin, dapat yun yung objective natin na ilagay, no? So usually budget naman, kung halimbawa na when we're talking about budget, it's not necessarily naman na just because maliit, wala tayong ma-reach na customer. Normally, what happens is that pag meron tayong specific action that we want to be performed on our campaign, medyo matagal lang bago lang ma-deliver yung yung effect that we want from our campaign. So, yun. So it really depends on how much budget we could dish out on an online store. Again, it's a mix of things. Budget is just one aspect of it. So you need to think about content. You need to think about targeting, no? And kung halimbawa na online store, dapat nagma-match kasi yung content na there are different intricacies into placing digital ads, no? So, yon. Okay. So, are there any questions so far? Ayan. So, just type in your questions if you have any. But let's move on. So, yun na. So, finally, we were able to fulfill the client's brief, no? So, we were able to set up a campaign out of this job order that the client has sent. Now, let's have a quick review lang, no? Show what you know. So, I have some questions here. Some are answerable by true or false, and some naman require some specific answer, no? So yeah, question number 1, true or false? Facebook automatically provides you with an advertiser ID when you sign up for Facebook. So true or false? Ayan. So question 1 is actually true, no? So by default, when you sign up for a Facebook account, you are provided with an advertiser ID. Question number 2, what are the 3 components of the ad campaign structure? Yan. What are the 3 components of the ad campaign structure? So the ad campaign structure is composed of campaign, ad set, and ad level information. No? Ayan. Question number 3, true or false? You need a separate ad account for placing ads on Instagram. True or false? You need a separate ads account for placing ads on Instagram. This is actually false, no? So, this is false because kanina di ba dun sa ad set level information, we scrolled into the placement section and makikita mo doon na you can actually place ads on Facebook, Instagram, and even Marketplace. No? So you only need one ad account to place ads on Instagram and Facebook Marketplace. And question number 4, true or false? Reports are readily available on Ads Manager homepage. True or false? Reports are readily available on Ads Manager homepage. Yan. The answer is true. So when you go to adsmanager.facebook.com, the first thing that you will see are the reports. No? So yun yung pinaka-dashboard ng Ads Manager. And you can easily view that when you go to adsmanager.facebook.com. Ayan. So I think we will have a 5-minute break. But before that, I will answer some questions on the comments. So anong difference po ulit pag sa campaign level and ads set level nag-set ng budget? So thank you to that question. So yung difference niya is that pag nag-set kasi tayo ng budget on campaigns level, no? So ang ginagawa kasi ngayon, pag sa campaign level tayo nag-set ng budget, kung let's say $20 yung budget natin, or let's say 1,000 pesos yung budget natin, tapos nilagyan natin siya sa campaign level. Kung meron tayong more than one ad set, yung 1,000 pesos, hahatiin niya yon across all those ad sets. No? So, kung meron tayong dalawa, magiging tag 500 pesos yung budget ng each ad set. Or kung meron tayong tatlo, mga 333 pesos per ad set, di ba? Pero kung sa ad set level tayo nag-set ng budget, each ad set ngayon may kanya-kanyang budget siya. So, may kanya-kanyang budget siya. So, kung halimbawa na yung ad set na new engagement ad set, nilagay natin dito, 500 pesos. Pero gusto pa nating mag-create ng different ad set kasi meron tayong ibang audience na gustong targetin. Magre-require yun ng additional 500 pesos per day, or you can opt for a higher or lower budget. No? Depende sa needs mo or depende sa needs nyo as a business. Kung halimbawa na yung audience na yun kasi mas valuable sila, then you want to reach them more. No? So you can opt to put in more money dun sa additional ad sets that you will use. But basically, yun nga. No? Yung, kung dito ka sa campaign level naglagay ng budget, i-divide siya equally to the number of ad sets kahit gaano karami yung kahit gaano karami yung ad set na ilagay natin. Okay? Ayan. Kunwari, di working yung ads na ginawa for 3 consecutive days. Pwede ba siya i-stop? Yes, pwede mo naman siyang i-stop. And for if you are not seeing any reports no after 3 days, normally hindi naman na-charge yung payment options mo. If you are not receiving impressions, you are usually not charged when you are if the campaigns are not working. Okay, so let's have a quick 5-minute break since it's been an hour no since we started this campaign. So you guys can get something to drink or maybe go to the restroom real quick, and then we'll resume for the next part of the session. Okay.
Hoy, mga alien! Alam niyo ba na ang Kahero ay anytime, anywhere para sa mga on the go? Ito ay isang cloud-based POS system. Ano ibig sabihin niyang anytime, anywhere? Kunyari ngayon, nasa opisina ako or nasa Quiapo ako or nasa India ako or nasa Europe. Walang-wala. Europe tayo ngayon. Pwedeng-pwede itong Kahero. In short, kahit nasaan kayong lupalop ng mundo, kailangan natin Kahero. Pwedeng online, pwedeng offline. Anong gamit niya? Employee management, real-time analytics, and inventory management. Don't forget, Kahero. Service beyond just system. Basa. Kahero.
Ayan, welcome back everyone. So, I can see people are still posting some questions. So, keep asking your questions on the comment section and we will answer it even after the session is done, since the video recording naman of our session today will be on Kahero's Facebook page. So, keep posting your questions and we'll get back to it even after the webinar today. So, yan. So, on to the second part of our session. So, advertising on Google. So, what is the difference of advertising on Google, or what does it do? So, it allows businesses to create display ads to people who are searching for products or services related to their business, reach potential customers when they're actively searching for what you are offering, what you offer, target specific geographic areas to reach customers in your local market, use different ad formats such as text, image ads, and video to showcase your products or services. And you can choose from a variety of bidding strategies and use remarketing to target people who have visited your website in the past and encourage them to come back and complete a purchase. So basically, there are a lot of similarities between advertising on Facebook and on Google, but the main difference is that pag pupunta sila sa Google, usually mas intentional sila because they are searching for products, they are searching for services, and usually iba-iba yung behavior ng mga tao when they are looking. So, for example, merong mga times that I find myself when traveling, kunwari, nasa Cebu ako, tapos bigla, ay, masakit yung likod ko. Naghahanap ako ng spa near me, ganyan. So, yung mga things like that would allow people to find your business, And since mas intentional sila in searching for products, and services, they are more likely to convert as a customer much faster. When you advertise on Google, similar on Facebook, they also have different objectives available. No? So they have sales where you can drive sales online on your website. If you have an app, you can actually drive sales by driving users to your app. You can even have them call you or actually drive them to your store. No? There are leads, no? So for example, may mga bangko, mga financial services, they can get leads and other conversions by encouraging customers to take specific action, no? So again, on their website or on their mobile app, diba? Website traffic. So if you want people to go to your website, you can get the right people to visit your website with the website traffic objectives. Product and brand consideration enables businesses to encourage people to explore your products or service. Brand awareness and reach. So you can reach a broad audience and build awareness for people na mayroong mga mobile app. So you can convince people to get to install your app or use them regularly, no? And there's an option for a local store visit and promotions objective as well, which drive visits to local stores including restaurants and dealerships. So mga nagbebenta ng cars, pwedeng gamitin to as an objective. So on Google, there are different campaign types including search, no? So if people search something on Google, so you will get in front of your customers who have high intent at the right time when they search on Google. Performance Max naman is a campaign type that reaches customers or audiences across all of Google with a single campaign, no? So when you say Performance Max, no, if you visit your Gmail, merong before merong ad campaign dun sa taas, di ba? Sa tabs no ng Gmail mo, you will see ads. Usually ako nare-receive ang ads nun usually from banks. Display, no? So reach customers across 3 million sites and apps with engaging creative. So these kung halimbawa na meron kayong mga games na nilalaro or apps on your phone na libre, tapos during gameplay, merong mga ads na lumalabas for a different game. That's usually one of the display executions. Shopping ads, no? So shopping is when you look for specific products and you are actually shown different products, no? Like kunwari, if you are searching for anti-dandruff shampoo. So what happens is you will get ads like this, no? So ito yung ating shopping ads. So if you click on that, pupunta ka dun sa website ng customer. And then video ads. So reach viewers on YouTube and get conversions, no? So this is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure lahat tayo nakapanood ng video sa YouTube na bago mag-play yung video, nagro-roll muna yung ad, no? Usually 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and even longer. And minsan, kung halimbawa na 1 hour yung video na pinapanood natin, even in the middle, nagsaserve ng video ads, no? Yung YouTube. Then lastly, discovery. So run ads on YouTube, Gmail, Discover, and more. So what are the items that you should prepare, no, as you launch your Google Ads campaign? So normally you would need to have a website or landing pages at the very least. Mainly because when you search for, when you place ads on Google, kailangan nililid natin to certain digital location yung certain digital location yung audiences natin, no? So just like that example from the anti-dandruff shampoo, We need a content plan with text, images, videos, and keywords. We need ad extensions, no? So, ano ba yung additional information that might help the customer when they find us on Google? And yung website natin needs to be connected to Google Analytics, no? So that we can create meaningful reports after we receive data from the ad campaigns that we will set up. Okay, so setting up your Google Ads account. So what you'll need to do is to go to ads.google.com, and then if you are new to Google Ads, just click on new Google Ads account. No? After that, you will see a prompt, no, saying, let's get started. What's your business name? But normally, I would not go through this route. Ang gagawin ko, I will click on this section here that says switch to expert mode. So yeah. When you click on expert mode, you are shown this screen, no, asking you to create a new campaign. But again, we will not choose a campaign at this point or choose an objective. Instead, we will click on this text right here that says create an account without a campaign. Yan. After that, you will need to enter your business information. So enter your billing country. So you enter Philippines if you're advertising in the Philippines. If you're an advertiser from the Philippines, choose your time zone and choose the currency that you want to be charged, no, for your Google Ads campaign. And then after that, click on submit. Now after that, you can start exploring your account. You can explore your account and you will be led to your Google Ads dashboard. No? But hindi pa tapos yung setup natin. What we need to do next is to click on Tools and Settings on the upper right side of the screen and then select Billing Setup. So after clicking on Billing Setup, you will need to fill in your details, no, like your billing country and then your customer information. So basically, sino ba yung main contact person for the business, no? So, yun. You will also need to put in your payment method. Unfortunately, unlike Facebook, for Google, it's debit or credit card only for payments on the Google ad campaigns. And then, after submitting, you will be brought back to the dashboard and will be ready to work on your campaign. So, ayan. This is what your Google Ad workspace would look like. No? Makikita natin yung option to create a new campaign. Makikita natin yung overview, insights, campaigns, and settings on the left side. Ayan. Now, before we proceed, meron bang questions from our viewers? Okay, sige. So if any questions, again, just type it in the comments. We'll get back to them later in the session. Okay, so similar to what we did for Facebook, we will also use a real-world example. No? So one of our clients is a financial services company called CL Hanson and Associates. No? So they provide loans to people who wants to buy new or used boats and recreational vehicles. So the main way of providing the client's main way of providing the services through their website. And in their website, you can find description of their services as well as forms to help capture information from potential clients. So this is what the client's website looks like. So yeah, this is where they offer their services. Merong uh, merong finance about our services, insurance. Here is what our dealers have to say about us. And this is an example of the form that they use in providing a loan pre-qualification estimate. No? And this is the way for them to capture leads on their website. Ayan. So let's go back to the brief. So their main target customers are people who are particularly older in terms of age, so people who are 40s and above, and those who are living in coastal areas in the United States. So ito yung states like Florida, like Texas, ganyan. So yun yung main customers nila, mainly because again they are selling, they are helping people buy boats through financial services, right? And in this brief, they want to get more people into the form in their website where interested users can get a quote of how much they can get to loan and how much is the monthly amortization. No? And they want to target people who are actively researching boats and RVs and means to finance them. No? So naghahanap talaga sila, either naghahanap sila ng boats or naghahanap sila ng loans or insurance, no? Which is why they want to do a search campaign. They want to do the campaign before the summer period in America and is willing to spend $100 on a monthly basis. No? So compared to the Facebook ads, no? So the client is actually willing to spend lower this time. So around 5,500 pesos on a monthly basis. And this is how we will do it. No? So this is not the first time that we are setting up a campaign for CL Hanson. So we have already created an ad account for them. But today we will be creating a new search campaign. So yun. So what we will do from this window is we will click on new campaign. Yeah. We can click that. So what they want to do is they want to lead people into this page on their website. No? So they want whenever people search for terms like boat loans, when they search for boat loans, gusto nilang makita yung ads nila and then gusto nilang pumunta yung users na nagsa-search dito sa page na to. And so what we will do is on the campaign objective, we will be selecting website traffic and then we will click on continue. Tapos we will select a campaign type, search, since we would like to place in there, and select the ways you'd like to reach your goal. So basically what we would just need to do here is put in the website, the client's website address. No? So that's hansongroupinc.com. Ayan. And then we want to create a campaign name. So website traffic search. Since we're doing this April 2023, I'll put in April 2023 and click on continue. So yeah, so let's just start new. So after that, no, we will be seeing this screen. No? So kanina, when we set up the Facebook ads campaign for Society of Modern Sciences, we learned about ad campaign structure. No? So the ad campaign structure is very similar between Facebook and Google, pero medyo magkaiba lang yung setup ng campaign. No? So, and also medyo magkaiba yung tawag. I will show it to you later. But basically, ganun din. So, campaign level, ad set level, or ad group in terms of Google ads, and then ad level information. So for this, we want to focus on clicks basically. So the clicks is or basically conversion. So we have set kasi conversion action on the client's website, no, that whenever someone visits this page, nagka-count siya as a conversion. So yun. So we can say, for the purpose of the demo, we can either select clicks or conversion. So I'll just leave it at conversions. And then I will uncheck a set target cost per action optional. Ayan. So after that, no, if you take a look on the side, no, after natin i-fulfill yung bidding information and click on next, we are now being asked to set up or for inputs on the campaign settings. No? So here we will need to select kung anong networks yung kung saan tayo magpe-place ng ads on Google. So we want to include Google search partners, no? That means ads can appear near Google search results and other Google sites when people search for terms that are relevant for your keywords. No? So this is a good way of maximizing performance. So we will actually include both. Yan. We'll include both and include Google Display Network. So that means ads can appear on relevant sites, videos and apps across Google like YouTube and the internet when you have leftover search budget. So since maliit lang yung budget ng client, I will actually uncheck this since we want to be just targeting people who are actively searching for products and services related to both loans and RV loans. No? Yeah. Next is locations. No? So for this particular brief, we just want to be focusing on specific places in the United States. No? So since yun nga, ang product and service that we are providing is very specific to areas that are coastal. So yan. So maglalagay ako ng location dito. I will say Texas. And then I will click on target since we want to target that. I will also say Miami, Florida. Miami. Target. And then ano pa ba? Let's say California. Since California is also a coastal state. Ayan. So yun. So let's focus on these 3 locations muna. And then target, presence, or interest. But since we are looking for people who are older and likely settled down, we will just choose presence. No? Yeah. And then languages, since we are serving the ads naman in the States, we will just put in English or leave English. And then next is audience segments. So yan. This is also where this can get interesting. No? So similar to the behavioral targeting on Facebook, you can also do that on Google. And as a matter of fact, I find it a little bit easier to do it on Google, mainly because meron silang guide questions like this or guide labels like this. No? So if you click on audience segments and move to the browse tab, you can see yung guide questions, no? Who they are, detailed demographics. And if you click on that, makikita mo yung parental status. So pwede kang mag-target, di ba? Kung halimbawa na parents of 0 to 1 year old, 1 to 3 years old, 4 to 5, 6 to 12, and parents of teens 13 to 17. You can also target by marital status, education, home ownership, employment. No? So these are some of the items that you can use in targeting. So ano ba yung related to the client dito? So likely, medyo mas malaki na yung anak nila. No? So they would want to bring them voting with them. So 6 to 12 years old siguro and teens. Pwede tayong mag-target ng people who are married. And since mahal kasi yung product that they are selling, we want to target homeowners. No? Yeah. So employment and company size, so medyo mahirap naman mag-assume on these parts, so we'll leave it as that. Next, so what are their interests and habits? So affinity. So yan, no? So meron tayong options on what to include here. So banking and finance. So gusto natin syempre yung people who will be able to repay the loan during the loan period. No? So we want to target avid investors since after all, a boat or a recreational vehicle can be considered an investment for some families. No? So hanap pa tayo ng iba. Travel. Pwede ring travel, di ba? Since boats and RVs are used for traveling. And then vehicles and transportation, we can also choose that. And then, what are they actively searching for? So in market for, there are a lot of options. Autos and vehicles. Ayan. Vehicles, boats and watercrafts and campers and RVs. So, merong option talaga for these types of customers, no, na naghahanap ng boats and RVs. And then, aside from that, if you have set up Google Analytics, pwede mo rin actually kuhanin yung data that you have actually acquired from the past. No? So if people have already visited the website and you have that data, you can make use of that. But for the purpose of the demo, let's leave that part out. So for targeting settings, so there are two options, targeting and observation. No? The difference being is that if we choose targeting, we will narrow the reach of our campaign to the selected segment. So meaning, eto lang yung people na tatargetin nila. People na tatargetin ng Google, no? But under observation, you don't narrow the reach of your campaign with the option to adjust the bids on the selected segment. So basically, they will consider this input, but also serve the ads to the people who are likely to react to it. No? So that's observation. So yan. So automatically created assets. So normally I would only want to use the assets that I provide. So basically we'll upload these later on. Yeah. So next is keywords. No? So since Google is actually a keyword-driven platform, we will need to get or input some keywords in here. But meron akong pinrepare na some keywords. Actually, you have options here. No? So you can get keyword suggestions by putting in your website. You can put in your website in here. Tapos, you can click on update keyword suggestions. Yan. And replace. And then there. So, you now have keywords that you will be bidding in. No? So, mas marami siya than the initial one. So, though the keywords are all related to the business, no? Like easy loan, funding loan, loans interest rate, RV loan financing. No? So all of these are related to the business. No? So some of it are related to the product, so loans, insurance. So those are the keywords that you need to put in there. No? So kung halimbawa naman na in the case of someone retail na nagbebenta ng t-shirt made by local artisans. No? So lalagay natin apparel, t-shirt, clothing by artisans. So those are the example of the keywords na ilalagay natin dito. Kung halimbawa na retail yung business mo, selling t-shirts. No? Ayan. And then, after that, you will need to set up your ads. So dito, we will need to change the final URL since gusto natin i-lead yung users dito sa website na to, di ba? So we will need to get the URL of that, just copy that from your browser and paste it on your ad campaign. So hansongroupinc.com/pre-qualify and then display path. So display path are part of your display URL. So ito yung display path kung saan pupunta yung users, no? Basically, itong part na to ng ad natin. So dito lagay lang natin loans and then pre-qualify. Pre-qualify. Yan. After that, you would need to put in your headlines, no? So, I actually wrote a couple of headlines ahead of time. And these are the headlines and first sentences that we will use for the ads. So, so earlier we said na kailangan when we place ads on Google, we will need to put in we will need to prepare our content plan. And this is a part of the content plan that I was talking about. So, ang gagawin ko, yung headline, copy ko lang siya from this to this. Yeah. So, I will leave CL Hanson and Associates. I will put in both loan rates. And then I will put in gagawin natin siyang low rate both loans. Yung top lender, lalagay na lang natin siya dito sa baba. And then you actually have the option to put in as many as 15 headlines. So pag kulang yung space, you can just click on the plus sign headline here and you can put in as many as 15. No? Now I want to direct you, before we proceed on the other parts of the ad setup, I want to point out this area here. No? So this is actually a gauge kung halimbawa how good or bad your Google ad placement is, no? So, and it actually helps you gauge helps you gauge and improve, no? And basically, bibigyan ka niya ng ideas on how to improve it. So, you need you need to add headlines, and pag okay na yung headlines mo, there would be a check mark here pag okay na siya. So include popular keywords. So we already included popular keywords on the keyword list above. Make headlines unique. So yan, headlines, and make descriptions unique. Ayan. And then on the right side here, you can also see the campaign optimization score. So your optimization score is basically an estimate of how well your ads will perform, no, compared to Google benchmarks. No? So because optimization score always reflects the most up-to-date opportunities, applying the recommendations by Google will unlock new opportunities for your campaign. So I think that's the one of the beauties of applying the recommendations from Google or placing ads on Google, mainly because they provide you tools that will help you succeed. Ayan. So let's go back to the ad setup. So yun. So nilagay natin yung top lender. Lagyan natin ng last item for headline that says best rates and terms. And then let's go to the descriptions. So for the descriptions, I will be using the first sentence part of my content plan. So yeah, so I will just copy this and paste this over to the Google ad description section. Yeah. So we also put in new and used boat loan, up to 20 years, rapid approval. And then lastly, $0 down, rapid approval, 2-minute application. As you can see, as you actually upload your descriptions, nag-update agad yung preview on the on the middle of the screen. So just beside the part that you are editing, which makes it easier to appreciate. No? And if you want to go and see what the ad would look like on desktop, so toggle which one is selected. So this one is how it would appear on desktop. This one is how it would appear on mobile. And since marami tayong nilagay na headlines, maraming versions na lalabas yung Google Ads natin. No? Ayan. And then, after that, you can also actually add images in here. No? So, advanced options. You can add images to your campaign, and you can add yun nga yung mga site links, extensions, and all of that. And then after you have entered all of these information, you can actually click on done and then click on next. The next part will ask us to set a budget. So Google by default will actually recommend an average daily ad spend to meet your objectives, no? But this time the client kasi is only willing to spend $100 per month. So 100 divided by 30 is about $3.33. No? But that seems too small. So gawin lang natin sigurong 20 days per week so that we have $5 budget per day. So set custom budget. So just click on set custom budget so you can enter your budget there. And so if you can see, biglang nag-prompt yung Google, selecting a budget that's less than 6250 may prevent your ads from showing as often as they could, which is okay, no? But these prompts actually will help you appreciate, no, yung yung tool or yung algorithm ng Google, because ahead of time, as mentioned earlier, digital advertising is actually very measurable. So yun. So just click on that. So that's okay. We'll do $5. Ayan. And then after that, we will be shown a review. Ayan. Shown a review. We will just take a quick look at the information here, and then we can start publishing our campaign. So yan. So ito yung thing. So it's not as very straightforward as Facebook na yung some of the ads are actually reviewed on the spot, no? And that's why if you go to Facebook, in terms of delivery, nakalagay scheduled na agad siya, mainly because approved na yung ad. If you go to Google, meron pang policy review before the campaign is actually published, no? So this is usually 1 to 2 days, and after that, that's when the impressions would start coming and the conversions would start coming. Yan. For your appreciation, we'll take a look at the search campaign that we've been running since October 2022. So there. So for reporting purposes, we have selected the date September 26. Let's just say select October 1 to April 14, 2023. And so far, we have already received 230,000 impressions, 14,900 clicks, a cost per click of 74 cents, and have already spent around $11,000 since October 2022. No? So yan, as you can see, meron tayong charts din, no, which you can download. So you can download it as CSV or as a PNG image. If you click on that, it would show like this. Ay, di pala siya kita. But basically, madadownload nyo yung actual chart na to. So you can use it on your presentations and stuff like that. So yun. So, again, in terms of ad campaign structure, it's very similar to Facebook, no? So the campaigns, you will see the campaigns on the leftmost part. So yung mga green, may mga green na dots, these are campaigns. Yung ad groups natin nandito, no, under them. So ad group 1 for boats, ad group 2 for RV. So bakit siya magkaiba? Kasi yung keywords nito are all related to boats, and yung keywords nito are all related to RVs, no? So that's how we separated it, no? Ayan. And then lastly, yung ads naman niya, makikita natin yung ad performance here. So, yan. Ayan. Any questions so far? What will be the effect if we follow the amount that the client set, which is $100 per month? Or, yan. So yung effect niya mainly will be mas slower yung website traffic, no? Mas konti yung website traffic na ma-receive natin. Kasi mas maliit yung budget. Because, diba, ano naman, yung when we selected the objective, we just want people to be visiting this page over here. So kung halimbawa na yung recommendation ng Google is $62, $62, and basically that would enable Google to serve it to more people, no? Since maliit lang yung budget natin, for this specific brief, mas mabagal ngayon. Chances are, since bidding nga yung Google, di ba? So, we bid for the keywords. Kung maliit lang yung budget natin, chances are, hindi tayo masyadong mananalo dun sa bidding. Kaya, mas mabagal din yung dating ng website traffic. So, yun. So, all of these things actually, helps us. So, us as a digital agency helps us make a good business case to the client. So, and thankfully, again, budget is not the sole consideration when you're setting up your Google Ads. So, there are keywords that you need to consider. And the beauty of Google Ads then is that in here, in this dashboard, if you take a look at the upper right side, dun sa tools and settings, you actually have tools that can help you plan better for your advertising activities. Like yung keyword planner natin. So, just a quick overview of this. So, keyword planner can help you get search volume and forecast. So, dito, we can get search volume and forecast. So, type natin both loans. Get started. So, nakikita natin na both loans, for example, the average monthly search is 18,100. The 3-month change, meaning tumaas ba or bumaba ba yung activity on the search term both loans, year-on-year change, and competition. So, kung high, medium, or low competition ba siya. So, these things, along with the budget, actually plays an important role with your advertising activities. Kung mataas yung competition niyan, highly likely yung bid price niya would also be very, very high. Like for example, ito both loans, competition medium, top of the page bid, low range is $2.33. So that means para mag-appear tayo sa isang search term na both loans, kailangan nating magbayad ng $2.33. Also, yung content din ng website natin, ng landing page natin is something that is being considered by Google. So, tinitingnan niya na yun. Like, ito ba yung hinahanap ng customer na nagsasearch sa Google? Kasi kung ito yon, tas nagbibid siya, bibigay ko na siya sa mababang, doon sa mababang range. So, $2.33. Pero kung halimbawa na lahat kayo, meron kang mga competitors na nagbibid din for both loans. And lahat sila, tama din yung contents ng website nila with what the user is searching for. Tsaka ngayon pumapasok yung high bid range in the equation. So yun. So there are a lot of intricacies and planning required. But basically, the goal of the session today is to teach you the basics of how to operate these tools. And if you want to do more sessions in the future, more in-depth session, we can definitely do that. Yeah. So yeah, balik tayo dun sa creative brief. So yeah, so we were able to, so that's it. That's the setup of the Google ad campaign. No, so the we were able to set up a search campaign for boats and RVs, spending $100 on a monthly basis. So, ay, ayan. Okay. Anong mga metrics po ang important sa Google Ads? So, actually, it depends on the objective that you've selected, no? So, di ba meron tayong mga options on objectives. So, if, for example, gusto mo na marami yung mag-visit sa coffee shop mo, you can actually consider that, no, kung halimbawa na mag-run ka ng Google ad campaign. Or for example, gusto mo na mas maraming tumawag doon sa ordering line nyo, doon sa phone number for ordering. You can select sales, no? And track yung lahat ng nag-click doon sa Google ad nyo to call your business. If kaka-start lang po sa Facebook ads and Google ads, mas better po ba ang broad targeting or detailed targeting? I personally prefer broad targeting. Kung halimbawa na yung business is in retail or food or products and services. Pero at the same time, pwede kasing mag-target ng in terms of behavior, broad targeting. Pero in terms of location, I usually prefer location na more granular, no? So when I set up ad campaigns, I usually use cities, not countries, no? Kahit na global yung businesses ng clients, I usually use cities kasi normally if people live in big cities, mas mataas usually yung spending power nila. Ayun. So it really depends on what you are trying to achieve din. Kapag YouTube ads, sa Google din po siya gagawin. Yes, sa Google din siya gagawin. What you will select now is video ads for your campaign type. Ayan. So, let's proceed to to a quick show what you know activity. Okay? So, question number 1, true or false? Google Ads is perfect for reaching people who are actively searching your products and services. True or false? The answer is true. So Google Ads, particularly search, for search, usually people are actively looking for services and are searching for it through the Google search engine. Question number 2, what are the items you need to prepare before advertising on Google Ads? So this is usually for what are these things? So these items are landing page, content plan, extension, and analytics. No? So landing page, you need a landing page because you would need a digital storefront, no? Or a place where your audience or your target customers can avail of your products or services. You need a content plan so that you can easily upload text, images, extensions over to your ads when you're setting it up. Extensions, you would need to prepare your extensions because these are things that are helpful to the customer. No? So extensions are usually call extensions if you have a phone number. Uh, there are also different other kinds of extension that can help you convert your customer, your audience from an audience to a customer. And then lastly, analytics. So you would need analytics so you can make meaningful reports for your ad campaigns. Question 3, true or false? Google is not keyword based. Google is not keyword based. True or false? The answer is false. We need keywords to bid for. We need to keywords no to bid for when we're placing ads on Google. And then last question, true or false? The campaign structure for Google ads have three components. True or false? The campaign structure for Google ads have three components. It's true. So it's campaign, ad group, and ads. No? So it's very similar to Facebook. Iba lang yung label ng ad group. No? So ad set on Facebook, ad group on Google. So yun. So now that we actually have gone through the demo or the tutorial of how you can place ads on Facebook and Google, what are the best practices ngayon? No? So as I mentioned earlier, the internet now is a very noisy place. Sobrang daming content. Millions of content is being produced and being shared all over the world. And we need to actually have some practices that will help us organize our advertising activities, including the following. So we need to define our target audience. No? So Facebook has billions of users all around the world. No? And it is essential to define your target audience to ensure that your ad reaches the right people. So, and again, the ultimate goal is to convert these people from audiences to customers. And how can you convert them from audiences to customers if you are not reaching the right people? So use Facebook's targeting options to select demographics, interests, and behaviors that match your ideal audience. Create compelling ad content. So your ad content should be engaging, informative, and visually appealing to capture audience attention. So yun nga, ang dami nating napapanood na reels every single day. And that which is why using high quality images or videos and writing clear and concise ad copy and highlighting your unique value, unique product feature is very important when advertising on Facebook. So next is optimize ad placement. So Facebook offers several ad placement options including newsfeed, stories, marketplace, and basically you can analyze performance. No? Kung halimbawa na initially you placed on Facebook and Instagram and Facebook Marketplace, pero sa Marketplace ka nakakakuha ng actual customers. Pwede mo nang tanggalin yung Facebook ngayon or pwede mo tanggalin yung Instagram. Whatever is more valuable, you can select it, no? And you can put more of your budget in there. Constantly monitor your ad performance to make necessary adjustments, no? So, yun nga, again, as I mentioned, budget is not the only consideration that you need to do, but basically But basically, there are other things that we need to watch out for. We can do a separate content about it. And also, I'll share a link later for a consultation so we can talk about it one-on-one. And lastly, test and iterate. So, advertising is a continuous process. No? So, if you experimented with a small budget and don't get to see the effects that you are hoping for, wag sana kayong ma-dishearten or mawalan ng pag-asa na hindi siya effective because it really takes time. No? So, Facebook advertising is a continuous process of testing, learning, and iterating. And the important part is, eventually, we try to understand ano ba yung gusto ng audience natin. Gusto nila enough to make them actual customers of your business. And then lastly, best practices for advertising on Google Ads. So again, conduct thorough keyword research. So keyword research is essential for identifying the most relevant keywords to target in your ads. No? Dapat kilala natin yung business natin. Ano ba yung value natin? We use those keywords to describe the ads that we will be pushing on Google Ads. And also try to to think then ano ba yung mga keywords that the customer would also be searching for when they are looking for products or services that we may be providing. Next is write compelling ad copy. So your ad copy should be clear, concise, and persuasive. No? So I shared this short content plan kasi may iksi lang yung words niya, like boat loan, lowest rates. Hindi nga siya full sentences, di ba? Pero kung halimbawa na ako, naghahanap ako ng boat loans na mababa lang yung interest rates or house loan na mababa lang yung interest rate, nakaka-capture kasi nito yung attention ko, di ba? Because, at this day and age, we want to make sure that we are getting the best value for our money. Kaya, we need to write clear and concise ad copies, no? We need to highlight our unique value proposition and include a clear call to action. No? So, kung halimbawa na gusto nating action that the audience to take is to visit our store, dapat nakalagay siya sa call to action ng copy natin. Kung gusto nating mag-visit sila sa website or we want them to shop, dapat nakalagay yun na shop now yung call to action natin, no, in our copies. We need to optimize landing pages. So our landing pages should be optimized for the keywords and ad copy used in our ads. And we need to make sure that the landing pages loads quickly and are easy to navigate to provide a seamless user experience. So that's very important kasi here in the Philippines, hindi masyadong mabilis yung internet natin unless you are subscribed to fiber na 500 Mbps yung speeds, di ba? We will need to optimize our website kasi baka na mamaya, sige, nanalo nga tayo sa bidding sa Google pero pag-click naman ng user, the website takes 15 seconds to load. So, nainip na siya, no? Tapos hindi pa naglo-load yung content natin. And also, monitor ad performance, no? So, regularly monitor your performance and make necessary adjustments. So, kung hindi natin na-reach yung goals natin, there might be something wrong in targeting, in our ad copies or ad images or videos or even our budget. No? So that is why we need to monitor all of these things so we can address it and para ma-reach natin yung goals natin. And then lastly, testing and iterating. So it's important to learn kung ano yung mga mistakes na ginawa natin initially and then learn from it so that we don't repeat it again the next time we place for ads. No? Okay. And then, so before I wrap up no, and introduce my company, we want to just want to address a couple of more questions. May recommended third-party tools ba kayo for keywords for Google Ads? Yes, I do have, pero i-comment ko na lang later dun sa dun sa question kung ano yung other tools that you can use, third party. So some of them are free, some of them are paid, and I don't usually recommend paid tools unless you really know what you're doing. So yung free versions muna yung gamitin natin. Gumagamit po ba kayo ng ibang tools to analyze Facebook and Google ad performance? So yes, Google have other tools no like Google Analytics. So pwede mong i-feed yung data from Google Ads to your analytics so that yung data from your website or your app can be synced there. Tas para mas cohesive yung story that you can create from the reports that you are getting. Ayun. Yeah, for beginners, mga kapakapa talaga. Yes, that is very true. But the beauty of this is meron namang mga tutorials din on Facebook. And that's why we want to thank Kahero for putting together this webinar, no? Kasi yun nga, I think we really need to learn more how to use Facebook ads, no? Usually yung naka-afford lang kasi ng Facebook ads are the big corporations, no? So akala ng small businesses it's impossible for them to use Facebook ads, but really you just need to take some time to learn and familiarize yourself with the tools, no? But yeah, so that actually is the perfect segue for the next part of my talk. So I wanted to introduce my company. So we are actually operating under the name Revolve, and their goal is to help you succeed in digital. So our mission is to deliver the best marketing solution to satisfy the needs of businesses and stakeholders no matter what size they are. So small business man yan, malaking corporation man yan, nasa Pilipinas ka man or anywhere else in the world, we can actually help you achieve your business goals through digital. No? So we support a number of businesses worldwide using our expertise in different marketing areas of marketing, including strategy and communications, creatives, media technology, and analytics to help our clients tell stories that drive action. A quick overview of a team. So we are a very small team of 5 people working nonstop to help our clients achieve their business goals. And if you actually are interested, so there are no strings attached. You can schedule a free consult with me. My name is JC Pulyan. You can send me an email at jc@jcpulyan.com, and you can click on this link, Calendly link, so you can schedule a Zoom call with me for 30 minutes where we can talk about your business. We can offer you some tips, some advice, no? If you don't know how to get started on anything really from launching a business, hindi mo alam kung anong product, pero gusto mo magnegosyo, we also have expertise in business development. No? So Again, thank you so much for attending this webinar on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I hope marami kayong natutunan with this session that is led by Kahero. No? Yun. Thank you everyone and have a happy Saturday.
So, you know what? This session is really helpful, no, for our SMEs and also especially for those who are just starting their business. And for that, we want to thank our guest speaker as we present this certificate of appreciation, no, to Mr. JC Pulyan for sharing his valuable knowledge as guest speaker during the webinar entitled Learn How to Implement Facebook Ads and Google Ads to Your Business, this 15th of April 2023. Signed by our marketing manager, Mr. Paulo Raval, and of course from Kahiro. Thank you very much, Mr. JC, for your very knowledgeable afternoon. Ano?
Thank you, Val. Thank you,
Yes, so
Paolo,
we wish
Sophia, for the opportunity then to share knowledge about advertising.
Yes, sir. So we wish to have more session with you. And for those who signed for their certificate, we will be sending you also the certificate of your attendance. We will kindly provide your email, and the registration link is visible and at the comment section. So thank you very much, Sir JC. So if you have other questions, Sir JC, again, where they can contact you, so we can
So
share
my
also your contact.
yeah, my email is jc@jcpulyan.com, and also I will provide a copy of the deck of the slides to the Kahiro team so that they can share it to the attendee. So fill out the Google form link that they posted in the comments para ma-receive niya din yung copy ng presentation today.
Thank you very much, Sir JC. And I think we will be ending our live soon. So again, thank you, guests. Thank you, our viewers. Ano? And very, very much thank you po to Mr. JC Pulyan. Have a nice afternoon, everyone.
Thank you. Happy
Thank you po.
weekend.
Happy weekend.
Making sales transactions is fast and easy with Kahiro POS. First, click your items and then proceed to the payments. Input your desired amount. And that's it. You can make a transaction in an easy way. You can now relax and let Kahiro do the work for you. Download and use Kahiro for free.